Hi friends, it's Sherry. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to Turquoise Dreaming, my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I am working on the next journal, making progress on these little journals. It's nice to just make some progress, right? So this is the next one coming together. It's Sesame Street. I love this little sign right here, little Sesame Street sign. And it says, let's see, the Cave King and the, let me read it. Let me read it on the, because I covered up part of the words there. Let me read it on the title page. So it's Ernie the Cave King and Sherlock the smart person. Like, that's kind of funny. The smart person in the invention of paper. This is pretty cute little story here. And it says a Sesame Street book. It is 1975, and it's a telltale book. It was originally 59 cents in 1975, I guess. Here is the front. So far, I haven't added anything to it. And then you see the flower trim here. I've got the two signatures already sewn in. The fabric, this fabric I actually received in Happy Mail a long time ago. I received a bunch of fabric strips and pieces, and I continue to, through the years, I continue to use them. I still have whatever I received. I have never gotten rid of any of them, so it's very satisfying to, reach for those and use them. And then I have a strip of flowers here. I'm going to put a little, today we're going to put a little something over this. I believe I'll be able to find a cluster. I have my cluster bin right here, and I've already got some pom-poms in there. Sticking with the red, overall red color of the book. Is funny because you've got a lot of the red here on the cover, but when you go inside, you have lots of different colors in these pages. You have a lot of green because they're cavemen and they're outside, and here's even a green cave girl. He's a green caveman. So you've got yellows and greens and pinks, purples. You've just got every color under the rainbow here inside of this. Look at the bird, this little story. Very cute pictures. The vintage Sesame Street is so cute again, just like the vintage Disney. Such cute little vintage pictures, especially on the inside of these pages. Just adorable. So, yeah, and I have some cut-offs that I wouldn't mind using as pockets, so I would like to add those today. That's why I have my paper cutter here, maybe to use those. And I do have already a pocket right here. And I have, let's see, I have a paper bag in here in this first signature, so we got two paper bag pockets. And in the second signature, I have, here's my cover papers. As you can see, I wanted to match the red. And then in the center, I have this red in both centers. And in this pockets I have for the second signature are envelopes. And they're just kind of like off-white envelopes. I thought these little smaller ones were cute. And they're open for decoration. You know what I mean? So that's always fun. So, so let's look for a cluster. I probably have one in here that will go. I have so many clusters in here, I'm sure I'll find something to put over that. So let's look. I mean, I see something with red on it on the top, a couple of things with red. This one here. I could put, let's see, it's got S&H green stamps, so they're upright like this. So I could do that. It's a little big, but it doesn't matter. But there's one choice. Here's a little cat. I wasn't really looking at that one. No, it's not big enough anyway. I was looking at this one here. This one has a little Dalmatian on it. That's cute. It would cover it, but since it has a dog on it, I might not use it in this journal. But let me see. Here's one with a Disney on it. That's not big enough. Okay, so let's see. I might use that S&H green stamp. Here's a little green and red one. I mean, I could use that, but it's not my favorite on here. as far as putting it on here. I like it a lot. I just, not my, I don't think it's the best one that I could put on there. I just want to see if there's anything with red. I have so many in here, it's hard to, I need to pull some out so I can see what I have here. Well, here's something else with red. This one is, oh, well, here's one just with just fabric, but it's a little bit too small. Let's see. That's like a little cluster of, on a pin. Let's see, here's some more red here. Let's see what this one is. Little flower. That could be cute. Let's see. Like I said, it has every color under the rainbow inside. So that could be cute. I like that too. Let's see. Let's just look a couple more levels here of digging down into the depths of my clusters. Here's one with a little horse on it with a lot of red. That's cute. That one blends in, whereas this one stands out more, but it still looks cute. I kind of like this one. I kind of like that one. I don't know why, but I really like that one. I can't even tell you why, though, but I really like it, so I'm going to go with it. And not, oh, wait a minute. Wait, I just saw something. What is this? I just want to see what this is real quick. Oh, I think this is probably not going to be better than the one I have there, but I just want to check it real quick. Yeah, that if I didn't already pick one out, I probably would like that one too, but I like this one the best. For some reason, it just looks nice. It's got red and this has pink on it, so pink tickets. So, yeah, let's go for it. No indecision today. I'm going to leave this little puppy one out, and just in case I need that, because I'm getting ready to make a dog journal. So I want to leave that one out, just in case I need that. It's a little Dalmatian. So, let's glue this down with some Fabri-Tac. I think I need a little clean up there on the end. So I hope everyone's doing well, recovering from the snow and the cold. I know everybody's talking about it, right? You're probably sick of hearing about it. Or you're just, dealing with it yourself. Even if you're dealing with it yourself, you're sick of hearing about it. And if you're not dealing with it, you're really sick of hearing about it, right? But it's just very unusual for our area to get this much. We haven't gotten this much ice or sleet here in this area in years. So we've gotten a little sleet, but not as much. Our area got sleet. I think I already probably mentioned it in another video. But we got all sleet, 2 kind of sessions of just sleet coming down. So I got to stay home today because I live out in the country, and they haven't decided to bring a snowplow down our road. They still use, like when I came from Florida to move here, I had to learn all about these things. I never even knew what sleet was or saw sleet. I heard of snow, of course. Everybody knows what snow is, right? Maybe they haven't experienced, but they know what snow is. But sleet, I had no idea what sleet was, so I had to learn about sleet. And anyway, yeah, so they treat sleet just kind of like snow around here, salt the roads beforehand, afterward, bring the snowplow through on the streets, if it's on the streets, and yeah, but they haven't brought it down our road yet, so it's our road seems like it's always the last, and sometimes they don't even do it. It's like the next road when you pull out, they'll do that road. It's not even a main road either. It's still a neighborhood road, but it's a kind of a main neighborhood road, whereas our street is just a dead-end road. So it's like, okay, your road can just melt. We're not coming down your road. You have to treacherously make your way out to this road, and then you can drive if you can make it out, right? Yeah. So that's how it is around here in my neck of the woods. But yeah, the sun, even though it didn't get over 32 today, that's the other thing that we're not used to, is it gets cold. Yeah, it gets to 30s, 20s, but it doesn't get 7 or below. And I think it's supposed to be 7 degrees tonight, so I'm not looking forward to that. But very fortunate that we haven't lost our electricity. I don't want to jinx myself, but yeah, I so appreciate having electricity because our heat runs on electricity, and I can't complain about anything else as long as we have, and I won't complain about anything else as long as we have our electricity. I'm happy. As long as I'm warm, because that would be terrible to be 7 degrees outside and not have electricity. Okay, let's look at these pockets. So I put one here. I don't know if I showed you that. That's the bottom of the paper bag. So maybe one more. And this, let's look at the back half here, because I got one there in the front half. Let's look at the back half. So here's the back half with, this is wallpaper. And let's see what else I have here. I really wouldn't mind using this. I think this would be a fun pocket. And this is wrapping paper backed onto cardstock, pretty cardstock actually. But I'll have to cut that down. So I'm gonna go ahead and see too about this one. Using a piece of this anyway, at least. So let's do that. Let's this is a folded piece. Let's see how wide this is if I were to put it here. It's pretty much a good width if I just cut that fold off. I mean, it could be a little longer, but it doesn't, your pocket doesn't have to go side to side. It can be anywhere on the page you want, in the centered, if it doesn't go from side to side, centered, or off to one side, or whatever, you know. Be whatever you want it to be, wherever you want it to be. Okay, so here's this little piece. I could make that into a little, round the corners and make it into a little journaling card. Let's see how that looks. I got my corner rounder right here. It could be a tab too. Now that I rounded those corners, it kind of looks like a tab. I didn't make any fold outs in here though, I don't think. Oh, here's one here. Oh, and it's the same, hold on, let me see what this looks like. It's the same paper, so would that look interesting or too much the same? I'm going to say it's too much the same, but I might leave it like that and put it in a goodie pack, and then somebody can do something like that if they want, like put it on any of the pages if they wanted to, or even make it a little tuck spot or something. So that's the first thing I've put in the goodie pack in this one. Okay, back to this first signature. We were looking at putting something here, or this is wallpaper, or here, this is scrapbook paper. I kind of would like to go ahead and put something here, just because it's just, this is paper, and if I put something here, that only strengthens the paper as far as putting something, you know, it's almost like you're backing it, but you're not, you're just putting a pocket there, but it still adds, I think it still adds strength to the page. So I would like to, if this is going to be a pocket, I would like to round these top corners. So let's do that. And since I cut this, I want to make sure the wrapping paper is all solid. Yep, nothing's coming apart. Okay. You know how it is once you glue something down, and then if you cut it, then I just always make sure everything's glued down. Okay, so no glue at the top, Sherry. Be careful. I tend to like get to talking and then forget what I'm doing on video sometimes. So I'm going to pay attention and put this kind of in the middle here. I can put it out to the corner or in the, I'm going to put it in the middle though. We talked about in the last video too. We did a pocket like that where we just put it in the middle and then bring it out to the corner, to the edge. And just make sure all my edges are glued down. And we're using Fabri-Tac, so that adheres very quickly. Yep, it's flat, it's glued down, and I like it. That's cool. That's cute. And we use the scrap. And so let's see. So I want to have, I don't mind having more pockets. I just don't want to have like a pocket on every page or anything. that gets to be a little bit much, and I want to leave it open for the new owner, and so they can add the pockets they want. Okay, so here's another in the back, you know, second signature. Here's wrapping paper, wallpaper there, then the back paper, scrapbook paper page. So, do I want to put one of these right across from that? I think that would be cool. I think that would be fine, and it would match that page. I think that's fine. I like it. Let's do it. Then I cut the fold off there, and I can either leave it squared off, or I like this wallpaper squared off. I like that. I like it like just like that. And then somebody can decorate these pockets too, especially the like this one. Put a little focal point on it, or decoration label, whatever, anything. Another pocket on a pocket, whatever. Okay, glue this down. Just want to make sure there's plenty of glue on there. Since it's a texture on texture. Oh, no, this is texture on paper, isn't it? Yeah, not so hard as texture on texture. Centering it again on this page. And I'm not pushing down too hard. I don't want the glue oozing out. So, I just want to make sure it's all flat here. Okay. That is looking good. Okay, we'll let it dry. So we added 2 pockets and a cluster. Now we're going to grab our stickers and decorations and work on those. I've kept everything out. I gotta get a tissue. I've kept everything out, so I've got everything right here. My little trays, they're getting empty, using up stuff. That's good. Alright, I got my coffee. Cheers. Got my pineapple mug today. I need to take a sip before it gets cold. Just warmed it up before the video. Alright. There we go. I got my trays going here. And my little book, my little journal. I think I might be done with this. Let's just move this over. So, as we're working, I wanted to remind you about the postcard exchange. You send me a postcard and your address. For February, we're doing it once a month. For this year, we're going to try it out, see how many people want to exchange a postcard. And so you email me your address, and then when I get your address, I'll send you a postcard and send you an email back with my address, and you send me a postcard. So it's just an exchange with me. Easy peasy. So, so we're getting ready to have our first one, but you can still just email me anytime, and I'll email you back a postcard. And I showed the postcards during the video the other day. Was it Monday? I think it was Monday's video. The 26th? Yeah, the 26th. Okay, let's move on to some in the inside here. As you know, and as I've said in the last few videos, I like to leave this first page blank. We're not putting ephemera in right now. So I have one frame left out of all the frames. I was using a frame package, if you know, like a frame, you know how you get the frames in an ephemera package. Yeah, I had put one out here, one of those packages, in my tray here to use up. I need to trim this. It's a little something extra there, and this is not even at all. I don't know what happened there. I don't even think I cut this. I don't think I even cut this. I think it came like that. I don't know, but I'm going to make it even here. I'm going to even it up, or try to. Yeah, that looks better. I was like, what happened there? Okay, so that's a cute little frame. Let's see. I'd rather put it on, let me see. Here would be good. Or here. Let's put it here. Let's put it right here. That'll be cute. It won't be hard to glue down on that paper. It's paper instead of the wallpaper. I mean, you can glue on I could glue it on the wallpaper, no problem. I just, let's see. It doesn't, it's non-directional, so it doesn't matter which end goes up. But I'm going to put a very, since I'm putting glue it on just paper and not the textured wallpaper, I can just put a very thin line of glue here. This Fabri-Tac, and it will be fine. Okay, there we go. Let's put that down here, and that'll be a little frame somebody could put something in. I'm putting one of those in each journal, and now this is the last one I have out. Although I'm sure I probably have some more I can get out, because I've got 2 more books out of all the books, the little books I showed you. When did I show you those? The beginning of January. I showed them to you in the summer, the end of middle of the summer, and I was working on them, and then I didn't work on them again because I started my seasonal stuff. And then I showed you, I picked them back up the beginning of January and showed them all to you. There were 9, I believe, if I remember right. And I'm on the last. This is the 3rd to the last. After this, I have 2 more. Okay. Yeah, that's cute. And then you can add little decorations off to the sides or whatever. You know, you can really do it up. All right, so let's add, that was the first signature. Let's look for a page where we can add a little of this washi tape. We've got yellow here too. Let's see. Yeah, let's add it here on the back of this washi. This washi. This is the washi. This is the wallpaper, and this is, you know, the texture. So, since I usually use, I think that the art glitter glue will still be okay because it can seep in over and into the little texture of this wallpaper. Let's try it. I haven't added any more glue to this yet, but I'm liking it, so I might as well go ahead and fill it up. I said it was an experiment to see if I liked it, so I only put a little bit in the bottom to make sure I liked these bottles from Dollar Tree before I filled it up. So far, so good. The lid has not glued itself together like my last bottles did, and it flows out nicely. I've learned not to pull the top off the bottle, I think, because I was opening it with too much force, and I'd be like, boop, pull the top right off, but it snaps back on. Okay, so I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to smear it. I'm going to leave it kind of like it is, a little bit of a thick stream since it's a texture, and go ahead and just put some of this washi down here. It's the measuring tape washi that I love so much. And the yellow goes so well with a lot of these little journals. There seems to be a lot of yellow in them. Let's see, this whole page is yellow. Even though the front cover is red. I kind of love that. It really opens up the window for lots of colorful things in here, you know. And I love using lots of color. And there we go. That is super cute. Little decoration base. You can look at my decorating as like base for whatever I decorate it very basically, and then whoever gets it takes it from there, right? Yeah. Okay, that's super cute. Okay, we use the washi, we use a frame, so we can use one of these stickers, maybe a heart, purple. Those are all purple, and I've got one purple and pink one left. And we can use one of these for a tab, or one of these for a tab or a tuck spot or something. I've got this washi tape out too in case I need it. It's a little kind of botanical washi, so I got that out. I do have another frame here, but it's too big for these little journals, these little books. So let's put these right here where I can remember to reach for them in just a second. And go for using a couple of these. Let's see, so what do we have left here? Got a kitty cat. Oh, this is a little, is that a, I think that's a cat. Is that a cat or, I think that might be a cat. There's a troll or a, one of these guys. A hot air balloon. Another kitty cat. Alright, so let's go from the front again and just kind of use some stickers somewhere. I think I might save this for a sticker from one of the other stickers I have. I'll bring those over in a minute. Okay, let's put something here. This is kind of the same color, that coffee dyed paper, but this is the my newsprint, I think, that I have on the back. This is wrapping paper, and this is newsprint on the back. So I think this one would go cute here. And I do put a little glue on the back of these, if you remember. I've mentioned that every time I use them. So you probably got it down now, right? You know what I'm going to say. Alrighty. A little glue on there, make sure this sticks well. And he's going to go right in the little corner right here. Just sit right there. Super cute. Adorable. Okay. So I probably am not going to use any more of these in here, so I'm going to put that back there, and then let's see. Do we have a flip out in this signature? I don't think so. I don't think so, but I think we have one in the second signature, don't we? Didn't I see one a few minutes ago? It was a wrapping paper page, wasn't it? Here it is. Right here. So let's see. We've got lots of pastel-y colors. Yellow, green, purple. Okay, so maybe one of these would look cute. Not sure about that. You are my most favorite. Oh, what's on the other side of this one? Oh, that's a little cake. I didn't realize there was a cake on the other side. That's actually really cute. I'm going to put that as having potential. You are my most favorite with the pink. That has potential. Love. I don't like that one. This is red too. I'm not going to like that. This is a postage stamp, which could be fussy cut. So happy together. Okay, I think I like one of these two the best. I think I like this one the best. Okay, we're going to go with this. Not hesitating today. Not confusing myself by hesitating. We're just going for it. I'm going to put it near the bottom so I don't cover up the two umbrellas. There's not an umbrella down here. Okay, there we go. Let that dry. Okay, that was the only flip out, I believe. Alright, so now where's the rest of my stickers? Let me grab those. Got the rest of my stickers here. And, oh, and the heart. Let's look for, let's see, there's wrapping paper there. That's the first front half of the back, or the second signature. Let's look back here real quick. I think I know where I want to put one of these hearts. Let me see how it looks back here. So here's the wrapping paper. Here's the side. Okay. Got this bright orange here. I don't know about that. I was thinking put a heart on the other side of that, but I don't know how well that goes with the purple. So no. Alright, maybe here would be fine. Or here. Okay. Okay, I just want to see, I'm trying to see what's across from it too when I put it, wherever I decide to put it. Here. Oh, I kind of like that on the flap of an envelope. Let's see what the other envelope has near it. The other side of the envelope. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it here. I like that on the envelope flap. I really like that a lot on the envelope flap. I think that's really cute. Okay. Fabric tack on the, since we're using felt in its, type of fabric. Got my heater blasting. In case you hear it, I always like to explain what the noise is in case somebody's new and they don't know what all the air is going on behind me. That's my heater blowing out the hot air. It works well though. That's all that matters. Heats up the house. Okay, that is really cute on an envelope, isn't it? Look at that. It's like the perfect shape for an envelope. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm tempted to put a heart on the other envelope. What do you think? Because I just like that so much. I think it's so cute. Let's see, I have 3 hearts left and 2 journals. So I could, because I could still have 1 heart for each journal and just put 2 in this one. Let's see what this little one looks like there. Oh, that is adorable. Let's see what a big one looks like. Bigger one. It's not big, but you know what I mean. And, well, this one won't fit there. So I think I'm going to use a little one. And I'll save the big ones for the next 2 journals. And we'll have 1 for each one. That worked out pretty well. I didn't know what I was going to do with them when I made them. I just was using up my felt and the fact that it was Valentine's, so I made hearts. And it worked out really well to where I used 1 in each. I think I've only used 1 in each journal so far. I think this is the first time I used 2 in a journal, but I had, I think I had more decorated envelopes or colored envelopes than the other ones. And these are plain, so that is really cute though. That is really cute. Okay, let me put my lids here on my glue for a moment while we look at the stickers. I'm sure I'll need to open them up in a second, but sometimes we just have to make sure our glue doesn't dry out, especially that finicky one, art glitter glue. Okay, so we're looking for stickers for this coffee dyed page, and I think I was thinking one of these. Nothing fancy or anything, just the fact that these are acetate and you can see through them would be cool. Or how about the lemons? I keep trying to, remember the last time I tried to use the lemons? See this little wood grain? It looks really good on coffee dyed paper. That's why I went for it. Yep. So I think it does look good there. So I'm going to go put the lemons right here. See, there's a lot of brown in here too. The cave and the rocks are brown for the cavemen. This is a cute story. But all of these little journals have been so fun to create. I've really enjoyed using some of my books, You know what I want to do? Tell me what you think about this in the comments. I haven't made a vintage journal in a while. And I would really like to, I think I mentioned it maybe a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I want to make some vintage journals. So I might just do that. Just to use up some vintage books, like some of the ones I'm thinking about selling, I could make into a little vintage journal and like a undecorated, and it would be very inexpensive, but I would get to use the book. Some of my coffee dyed paper, older eclectic pages, just boom, boom, boom. That's what I say anyway. I don't know if it'll be like that, but it would just be good to use some up if somebody would be interested in some vintage type, blank journals. Anyway, that's really cute with the lemons there. I don't want to decorate both sides all the time because I want to leave some room for the new owner. I've been leaving the wallpaper completely blank, like this side, so somebody can do whatever they want. Would like to put something over here. How about, let's see, we end up using the lemon sticker there. And I've got colorful balloons over here. Let's, you know what, I haven't used, I'm going to be daring, like go against my own judgment and saving these for summer. I'm going to use a popsicle right here. I'm going to use a popsicle, whether I like it or not. It goes with the little circles there. Just using a popsicle. I don't put glue on those because I don't want to mess them up, and as far as not being able to, you know, like if it were to mess them up or I couldn't see through them, that would not be cool. So they've been gluing down fine, even on this textured paper, wallpaper, those acetate stickers. Okay, and see, somebody that gets this can put little decorations around this. I won't do that. I won't take away their fun. Okay, we need something here. We've got all this pink and pastel. This is scrapbook paper backed, you know, onto the wrapping paper there. So let's see. I'm almost done with this one. So I feel like this camper is too big for these little journals. The lemon, I'm going to call this lemonade. I think maybe a strawberry would be okay. And a banana, but not summer days or the grill. Certain things I'm going to have to leave on here and wait for summer, like I said yesterday, or the other day. Okay, so we're going to put a strawberry here. Then we might put something in the bottom corner too. Let's see what else we have on here. Chill out, a lemon, sunglasses, squeeze a day, my main squeeze. Let's see, do I have a lemon? Let's put a lemon here too, so we can get away with, we can pull off putting the squeeze a day or my main squeeze if we have a lemon here, I feel like. Gotta meet the criteria for that, right? Okay, so we're going to put a little lemon here too. We've got just a little fruity page here with my main squeeze. That could be a Valentine little notion there, little quote. Couldn't it? Yeah, I think so. This is not from Valentine paper, this is from a summer scrapbook paper that I'm using up. Put that down here, some words, and there's just ready for a picture there. My main squeeze is going to go there. Okay, now we move on. We've got another wallpaper page here. Let's see what we have left. We have a flower. We're not going to hesitate now, we're just going to use up these stickers. Except for what I really feel like I can't use up right now. So we're going to use a little flower here. Up in the corner. We've got a clothesline, which I'm not using now. I think I could use this ice cream cone. And we've got a banana. That'll have to go on another page. Or another journal. Go ahead and use this ice cream cone here. It's pretty with the flower. It's like almost matches that flower, or it does actually match it. It's not just not the same exact flower or anything like that, but okay. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and then this is wrapping paper backed with the newsprint again. Let's look at these. I like to use the acetate. Where's the acetate? Did you go? Oh, here it is. It's disappearing. There's hardly any stickers left on it, so it's disappearing into my desk. Okay, I don't have any more like with brown baskets, so let's do. I've got all these little stars and flowers and things here. And we need to use up some of those. Okay, so let's do a flower. Just to use a different type of sticker on this page. Use, like, yeah, you gotta find the edge there. Flower. And a star. Oh, did I get it? No. These little ones are really, especially the star, like I don't know where the edges are. I need to, okay, I see it. I see this one here. Okay, I see it. I think I can get it. Yeah, I got it. I really got to see the edge before I can pick it up. The bigger ones I can feel it, but this one's so tiny, I couldn't feel it. Now I want to get it down straight, not like crinkle it or something. Okay. And then if I put another flower down here, then I can add like one of the other little tiny pieces. There's a green one here. I see the edge. Okay, I have it. And I want this little blue heart. There's a cute little blue heart right here. Got it. Let's see how I want to put that. It's very cute. Okay. All right. Next, we have a coffee dye page here. We're going to do a happy face here. I mean, I have plenty more stickers, so if I run out of these, I use them up in this one. I have plenty more for the other journals. No worries there, but I would like to use these up. Smiley face with, this is a different type of star. Got it. It's like a little twinkly star. Like, I want to describe it as a twinkle. It's a twinkle. Actually, I think I need another star there now, because it doesn't, it just needs a third thing. There's a star right here. Oh, number 3. Let's see, let's put it right next to it. I know you probably can't see them in the camera very well, but they are there. But yeah, I mean, you can't see the little stars probably so well, especially if they are showing as a glare. Okay, so I don't want to put another happy face down here. I'm going to put this flower. And I can see the edge. Why isn't it coming up? Got it, got it. A little flower. There you go. And anything else? We got a heart, a twinkle, and a star left of the little stuff. So I'm going to use the heart because I feel like the twinkle doesn't like to be by itself. So I'm going to have to put the star and the twinkle together. But I think I can leave the heart by itself with this smiley, with this flower. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but that's just that's the vibe I'm getting when I'm looking at this. I feel like the star and the twinkle go together. Alright, little heart right here. Yeah. Cute. You could almost layer them, like with a little heart in the middle, if you wanted to. Okay, that was the first signature. Now, a little bit here, and we'll be done for today. So, the last thing I want to use on here is, oh, there's a flower on here. We can use that. Let's use a flower. And, let's see, let's put some, these I put the Fabri-Tac on, so a little flower. And put that up here in the corner, and then we're going to go ahead and use the banana. I know what you're saying. It's okay, it'll be alright. It will be alright. It'll be cute. It's a fun thing to have a banana in your journal, just saying. Okay, and I'm going to add, when you have a banana, you chill out. Let's see if I can pull this off. Oh, I don't think so. Nope, that's not going. I can't pull that off. The banana, the chill out cannot go there. I don't like it. Okay. I would like to use the chill out. Not that, not that, not that, not that, not that, not that. Squeeze a day in the milk. I wouldn't mind using that. Okay, let's see. I've got the washi tape there. All right, we're going to use the milk here. See, I'm not going to even think about it. I'm not going to try to make it make sense. It's just fun. Just fun. Just having some milk over here. And we are going to squeeze the day on this page too. And that's it. That's all I'm using from that summer. Of course, yeah. Now I'm going to have to store those. Is that enough glue? I'm going to have to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stickers before, right, until the summer. Okay, squeeze the day. He's a mailman. All right, I think we're done with those. Let's see if we want to do a couple more of these. We've got a strawberry we can add here. And I'm going to put that right down here. And a little smiley face. Little heart. Let's use this smiley face. I have to shine the light on it so I can see the edge. And even when I can see the edge, I still have trouble grabbing it. It's just peel it off of this acetate or whatever. I don't want to use the sunglasses in here or any more popsicles or those sunglasses either. So all we have left is star, twinkle, and a heart. So let's use a star. And a twinkle. I can see it. So I hope you all are staying warm, keeping your electricity, able to get around, or just staying home if you can't. Able to stay home if you can't. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I hope our road is, I don't know. I hope I can get down our road if my boss expects me to come to work tomorrow. No. I will let my husband and my son went out this morning and still said, no, you shouldn't drive your car today. And my boss, I texted my boss and he said, we're working remotely today. But I don't work remotely, but the other people in my office do. So they had to work, but I didn't have to because I don't work remotely. I'm not set up to work remotely. I could be, but they haven't set me up to work remotely, so he's bumming because I'm not getting anything done today from work. Not my fault. They didn't set me up to work remotely. They want me to work remotely. They got to set me up to work remotely, right? Okay, so that's it. That's all I'm using on this one and that one. So I'm going to have to get out another sticker sheet before the next journal. But I think we did good. Got a lot done today. So I'm going to stuff this full of ephemera, pick out a little tassel, get a closure, get the goodie pack ready, and I'll be back with a flip through. So, yeah, I've got, whoops, that doesn't go on there. Yeah, so each journal, as I'm finishing them up, I'm adding them to my eBay shop. So if you need a journal, just go check it out. They're only $35 plus shipping, so these are inexpensive little journals. So, and I'm loving them. They're so cute. And I hope you are too. So I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.